All right, today we're diving deep into the world of low blood pressure. We're going to go from figuring out those frustrating symptoms all the way to a clear plan of action you can actually use. Let's get right into it.
So does this sound like your daily life? That feeling of just being constantly tired, maybe a little dizzy when you stand up, or that brain fog that just won't seem to lift? If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are in the right place.
And look, these aren't just random feelings or all in your head. These are real, recognized signs of low blood pressure. That sudden dizziness, the constant weakness, the brain fog, it's all your body's way of trying to send you a message that something's a little off.
So what is low blood pressure anyway? What are we really talking about here? Let's break down what it is, what the numbers mean, and what's actually causing it.
The fancy medical term is hypotension. But really, you can just think of it as a delicate balancing act between three key things: how much blood you have, the health of your blood vessels, and how your heart is beating. If any one of those three gets out of whack, well, your pressure can start to drop.
So what's the magic number we're looking for? Well, clinically, we're talking about a reading of 90/60. If you're consistently seeing numbers at or below that level on your monitor, that's officially considered hypotension.
Okay, now for the million-dollar question. Why does this condition make you feel so completely and utterly exhausted? It all boils down to a shortage of two absolutely essential things.
Here's the heart of the problem. Think of your blood like the world's most important delivery service, bringing oxygen and fuel to every part of your body. When your blood pressure is low, that delivery service slows to a crawl. Your brain, your muscles, your organs, they're literally being starved of what they need to work properly. And that's when the dominoes start to fall all over your body. It's not just feeling tired, it's struggling to concentrate, it's that dizziness. It's even why you might have cold hands and feet. Your circulation just isn't reaching them properly. It can even mess with your mood and, if left unchecked, can start to affect major organs down the line.
Now, we need to switch gears for a second and talk about the most serious risk. Because while feeling drained all the time is awful, a sudden, sharp drop in pressure is a whole different ballgame. It's something that needs immediate attention. When blood pressure plummets really fast, it can push the body into a state called shock. And let's be clear, this is a life-threatening medical emergency where the lack of blood flow can actually start to damage your organs.
So you need to know these signs: cold. Skin that's cold and sweaty, maybe looks a little bluish. Breathing that's really fast but shallow. Confusion. And a pulse that feels weak but is beating really fast. If you see these signs in anyone, including yourself, you call for emergency help. Immediately. This is not a wait-and-see moment.
Okay, let's pivot from the problem to the solution. What can you actually do in that moment when you feel that wave of dizziness or weakness coming on? Here is your immediate 5-step action plan.
The second you feel dizzy, your number one job is to get horizontal. Sit down, or better yet, lie down. If you can, pop your legs up on a pillow. Gravity is your friend here. It'll help the blood flow back to your heart. Next, slowly sip some water. This helps boost your blood volume. While you're doing that, just focus on taking slow, deep breaths. For a quicker pick-me-up, a cup of strong, sweet tea can work wonders. And finally, after you've had some water, eat something a little salty. The salt helps your body hold on to that fluid you just drank.
So quick fixes are great in an emergency, but nobody wants to live like that, right? The real goal here is long-term stability. So let's talk about some proactive habits you can build into your life for better blood pressure management.
First up, keep moving. You know how when you stand perfectly still for a long time, things can start to feel a bit off? That's because blood is literally pooling in your legs. So try to shift your weight, walk around a bit, and for some extra backup, compression stockings are amazing. They basically give your veins a gentle squeeze to keep the blood flowing upwards.
And this is such a cool concept to remember. Think of your calf muscles as your second heart. Seriously. Every time you walk or go for a bike ride or even just stand on your tiptoes a few times, you're squeezing those muscles, and that action actively pumps blood from your legs back up towards your actual heart.
What you eat and drink makes a massive difference. Try to aim for smaller, more frequent meals instead of those huge, heavy ones that can make your blood pressure dip afterwards. Water is your absolute best friend, so drink plenty of it. Be careful with alcohol, as it can make things worse. A few cups of coffee are usually fine. Oh, and whatever you do, please don't skip breakfast. Okay, this might sound a little random, but we need to talk about bathroom safety. A really hot bath might feel amazing, but that heat opens your blood vessels wide, which can cause a sudden pressure drop and even lead to fainting. A warm shower is a much safer bet.
And hey, if you get dizzy often, there's no shame in keeping a simple plastic chair in the shower, just in case.
Finally, let's just lock in the big 3 foundations for a healthy lifestyle. First, get a home blood pressure monitor, a tonometer, so you can actually track your numbers and know what's going on. Second, prioritize sleep. Really aim for that full 8 hours. And third, keep moving. Moderate exercise is one of the best things you can do to keep your blood vessels healthy and strong.
And this right here, this is the most crucial takeaway of all. All of these tips are fantastic for managing your symptoms day to day, but they are not, and I repeat, not a substitute for a doctor. If these symptoms just aren't going away, you absolutely need to have a conversation with a professional to make sure there isn't some other underlying issue causing the problem. When you really step back and think about it, all of these symptoms, the dizziness, the fatigue, the brain fog, they're just signals, they're messages. Your body is talking to you. The only question left is, are you listening?